Welcome. This is Dr. Sellers Educate, and I am excited to have you here in the self-paced online CNE review course. We're going to go ahead and start with this brief introduction. I just wanted to go ahead and jump in and take you all to the actual NLN CNE page on the website. This is where you're going to find a lot of great information to start you off really and looking at the next steps that are involved to achieve your CNE certification. So what is the CNE and why is it important? Well, CNE is a credential that only certified nurse educators can use. That requires you to meet certain criteria that are listed here on the website, but you also have to pass the exam. And that's why you're here, right? You want to find out strategies that you can use to help you be successful the first time when you take the CNE exam. I do want to point out just a few of important elements on the website. First of all, you can see here at the top how to get here, nln.org, and then you can go to /certification-4-nurse-educators/CNE, or either when you get to the main page, you're going to see here in a second that you can start right here, and then there is a tab that will take you directly to Certification for Nurse Educators. You can choose if you are taking the CNE or the CNE-CL. You can make your choice there. So here we are. There's a couple of elements that I want to point out. First of all is the CNE overview. You will see here on this page that there is a hyperlink to the Certified Nurse Educator Handbook. We're not going to spend time going over that here, but you absolutely want to take a look at that handbook. We use the exam blueprint that's included in the handbook as we review each element of the 8 NLN nurse educators competency as part of my review. So there are really no surprises. There are really no secrets. I want to start there. The information I'm sharing with you is directly from the detailed blueprint of the handbook. And I also use primarily one resource, which is the NLN review manual. Okay, so you will see that information throughout this online course. I also want to point out that I have had many students that did purchase the CNE self-assessment exam or SAE. You can choose Form A or Form B. These are excellent exam questions to really get you prepared to take the CNE exam. I equate these to what some nursing programs use as ATI or HESI, exam prep and benchmark exams, HESI best exam, or the ATI benchmark exam, to really get students ready and better understanding how to read exam questions, but also to see how they do on content, right? So that's exactly what these SAEs will provide for you. So it's up to you. Many of my students do purchase them. I am sharing some additional resources that you don't have to pay for. Okay, so this CNE handbook, or the CNE link that I just clicked, which was the handbook, this gives you some more information about how to access the handbook. It is a PDF. It's free. And then there is just some highlighted information of what you can expect to see in the handbook throughout our time together in the online self-paced program, as well as in the live classes that you may choose to attend. We talk about in detail each of these elements: the eligibility requirements, the formats, the blueprints, preparing for the exam, recommended references. There's also some sample questions in the handbook. I highly recommend you reviewing those as well. It's just a few, but like anything else, anytime you get a chance to look at sample questions is something I recommend, especially when it's free, right? And you also see some other elements related to eligibility, the exam prep options that they recommend, and then the CNE exam fees, as well as FAQs. So that's a high-level introduction of what you can expect for the self-paced online course and how to get you ready for the next step, which is preparing to take the CNE exam. Again, this is Dr. Sellers Educate, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the course, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Happy learning.